All right, we are live. I'm just going to go over here and check the chat, Austin, to make sure everything's okay. If you guys can hear this, if you guys are watching this, make sure that you say, hey, who you are, where you're from. We just want to say hi to you guys and make sure that you're just as excited as we are. So I definitely see myself here. I'm going to kind of scroll up through the chat and make sure that you guys see me as well. So everybody, thank you guys so much for being here. My name is Cheryl Coco, and I'm the master trainer for My Wine System. What we're here to do is help you build your wine business. So hello, everybody, right there to my left. When I go and peek over here, and you're kind of wondering, what is she doing looking that way, like all the time? It's because I can actually see you guys chatting, and I want to make sure that I say hello to you guys. I want to make sure that you guys are interacting with us. If you guys have questions, that we kind of take the time out and answer those questions for you. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am, because we have a special guest with us. Super duper guy. I have had the pleasure of meeting him and chatting with him. Super down to earth. Does anybody in the chat know this guy right here, Austin Zuloff? Does anybody have any idea? No, I'm joking. Austin, are you with us?
Absolutely, absolutely. Thanks for having me on, Cheryl, for sure. I'm excited.
Me too. I'm excited to be here as well. I'm going to kind of leave like the spotlight on you for a second while I ask them some questions, or ask you some questions. And that was the first question that I was going to ask you. But you already stole my thunder. So he's got his name on his cup, and everybody wants to know if you drink red or white, but I guess.
I love red, but I'll drink either. I've got some club wine right here, as you see. Got the direct seller's stopper and all that sort of thing. So, yeah, good stuff.
I did say, like, you know, I wanted to see if I could kind of and take it right off the bottle.
Right?
Can I take that from? How many of you guys want to do that too? Like, here, you could just reach through your screen and take that. How cool is that, though? That's super cool. So, everybody's saying hi to you, first of all, and that they love you and that they are like stoked that you're on. So thank you again for being here. And I see all you guys saying hi to him. I just want you to know that I'm kind of relaying the message over here to this guy. So Austin, you know, I've seen your name around the industry for years, and like I know exactly who you are, but there are some people here that I don't know what they're doing, but what if they don't know who you are? I can't imagine, but super humble guy. So tell us, Austin, like, you know, we see you as one of the top income earners here and throughout the network marketing industry. You're going to speak at ANMP, and you know, there are a lot of people that are here and they're saying to themselves, I can't believe I got into the wine business too. But what is it? What is it that you saw that kind of busted you out of retirement? What did you see that you want to make sure that everyone else is seeing at the same time?
Well, you know, first of all, that's a great question. You know, I've been in network marketing for a number of years. I had some success. You know, built a team of 34,000 people in 12 months in one company. Actually built a team of 8,700 people in 90 days in another. And, you know, they were both international. We're moving international here soon. I'm really excited about that. But it all started to look the same after a while. It was all weight loss or protein shakes or travel deals or, you know, energy drinks. So, not that there's anything wrong with that stuff, you know, but after a while, it all started to look the same. And to be honest with you, I just felt like a snake oil salesman, or, you know, I just felt bored. You know, it's like all of it was just blending together, and it didn't matter what the comp plan was or the company's, you know, the company's owner was, you know, he was a fine Christian man. That's good for him, but it just was boring, to be honest with you. So I was going to retire, and I had retired to just run my training company. And then PJ told me about this, and it was wine. I was like, that's so cool. I said, if nothing else, you got a customer for life. I'll be on, you know, I'll be on auto ship. I might have 3 auto ships. You know, how much can I get? You know, so first of all, it was wine. Second of all, it was PJ. And you know, PJ, I know he's the second man in network marketing history to ever be presented with a $1 million bonus check on stage.
Wow.
You know, just a phenomenal wealth of knowledge. And then you know, once I started looking at the compensation structure, I saw that this was a company that was designed for the field. It was designed for your average person that may not be, you know, a network marketing rock star to come in and at least earn enough money to change their lifestyle. So it didn't look the same. It didn't look like everything else. And so I was really excited to get in, roll up my sleeves, and it's just been, you know, there's not been one day that felt like real work. It's just been a lot of fun.
Right on. I can totally see exactly where you're coming from. But here's the thing that I kind of picked up on while you were talking, you know, like came out of retirement, you said that you would be a customer, like no matter what. Like first off, it was wine, you were going to be a customer. And I mean, we value everyone in business. So if there's somebody out there, you know, thinking, oh, well, I only have a few customers or customer. I mean, could you have had an Austin Zuloff customer sitting there that may see it one day? I mean, how valuable is a customer to your business?
Yeah, I told PJ right out of the gate, you know, because I was comfortable. I didn't want to build another network marketing company at all. And I had no problem training people how to. I just didn't personally want to do it. And, you know, I knew I was going to be a customer. I was really excited to get my first box. I remember I did the first unboxing, not video, but picture that you can find out there. And it's crazy. You know, the reception that I got whenever it was wine and it wasn't skincare or something like that, or coffees or, you know, whatever. And customers are important, you know, in our business for a couple of reasons. You know, one is, you know, they're important for us to be a long-term sustainable company. I've got a good amount of customers, and you know, I think that it's important for everyone to have. And two, customers still get a place in our genealogy, which is remarkable. And then as people fall under them in the binary, they get emails saying, you know, hey, you could be earning income. Here's the next step, you know, blah, blah, blah. And it walks them through getting upgraded. So it's hard to keep a customer if they ever check their email, you know?
Right on, you know, you keep on seeing people getting that and you're saying, hey, all these people are making money. Maybe I could be making money as well. So it's super cool to hear that kind of perspective where you would have been a customer anyway. And I think that's important to realize, you guys, like when you have a product where somebody like in Austin would say to themselves, hey, you know what, even without the compensation plan, no matter what, I would still be a customer here, but look at all the goodness that comes out of it. You know what? I think that this is worth building as well. So I hope you guys are getting some value out of this. I hope you guys have I know that there's somebody out there that has felt the exact same way that you did. They just went, the first thing they said was wine. And then they said, oh, well, look at what else there is that's attached to this.
Leslie Cummings actually has a really neat strategy where, you know, she'll talk to someone, and even if they're not interested, she'll say, oh, okay, I understand. I feel you. I understand where you're coming from. Well, how about this? At least become a customer and try the wine. And give me your honest feedback on what you think about the product. And she'll sign them up as a $49 or $79 customer. And then one, she's got a customer, so she's not paying for wine. And then two is she comes back and they try the wine. They like the wine. They're already familiar with the company, and it's so easy to flip them to a rep, especially when they're seeing people fall under them. So there's no pressure in it, and she's able to sign up customers left and right. And then she actually teaches those people how to go out there and get their 3 and it's free, even if they don't want to be a rep. Well, as they get their 3 and it's free, someone wants to be in the business. So either one or two things are going to happen. One, that original person is going to sign up, or two, they're not going to sign up and the person below them does, and that fast start commission rolls up to you anyway. So it's just, you know, win-win in direct sellers, right?
For sure. You know, how many people also they like wine? I mean, I see people inside of this group that get stoked because an auto ship comes. We're talking about different companies, right? Like there's you're drinking your auto ship. Right. All right, like people get really excited. I've never seen so many people take pictures of their auto ship with excitement. So, I mean, I think you guys should be proud of that. So I think it's awesome. You've built many successful businesses, and you talked about training and things like that you've done. How important is a marketing system or a system for people to duplicate, for people to continue on in their business and to stay organized and things like that we're going to go over today?
Well, it's imperative. There's in the direct sales model, whether it be network marketing or any direct selling profession, it consists of three primary components. One is lead generation, two is lead conversion, and the third is lead fulfillment, which would arguably be the most important because, you know, once you generate the lead, you know, it's important that you convert the lead, or else it really does you not a whole bunch of good. And then once you've converted the lead into a customer or a business partner, the lead fulfillment part is getting them plugged into the system and you know, kind of duplicating what you did. So the My Wine system, you know, it's really thorough, and it's everything that you would need. So just having a system though is imperative. I mean, you absolutely have to have it, especially if you're doing anything online. And Bill Gates probably said it best. He said in the future, which today is yesterday's future, but in the future, there'll be two types of businesses that are online and businesses that are out of business.
Right, for sure, for sure. So we are going to have some training on the system. I'm going to get inside of the system and show you guys exactly what's in there. I had to kind of walk you guys through step by step. I wanted you guys to hear from Austin himself how important it is to have a system, how great of businesses he's built, and how he thinks it's an imperative tool for you guys to have and utilize as well. I hear people talk all the time about lead generation, lead conversion, right? And it's the fact that you guys, I want you guys to know when we get in here and you guys see the system that we have here, you need to be collecting those leads. You need to be capturing that leads information because they don't always convert that first time around, right, Austin?
That's right. It takes an average of 5 to 7 exposures before they buy your product or join with you. And you actually told me an interesting story the other day, Cheryl, is you know, about how, you know, you had spoke with your warm market and they weren't interested, and you felt weird and nervous about your warm market, but you started learning how to generate leads. Talking to these strangers with this script that you had, you felt more comfortable and you got where you could rattle it off and whatnot. I think that would be an interesting story where people would gain some valuable insight, that if you wanted to share that at some point in time, that would be something that someone will be able to connect with.
For sure. So when I had first gotten started, I was so nervous, and my warm market kind of given a past of mine, and they were just kind of blowing me off like I didn't have anything to talk about. So my voice would shudder, and I would get on the phone and I would sound kind of like, and I didn't know what to say. So I started to learn, and getting into the system is what changed me. It changed my whole outlook. It changed my persona. It changed my perception of business, and it changed my posture and everything about it. And all of a sudden I became different, and I started to generate leads like Austin's saying, like I'm going to show you guys in a minute. And I would talk to strangers and I would rattle off that same script. And all of a sudden I went from, to, hey, what's up? This is Cheryl Coco. Are you still interested in making money from home? That's great. Listen, we're going to go over some information. I know you put your information in here. And I sounded so different all the time. It took me so long, but guess what happened? I became so well versed in that system that all of a sudden my business and my life changed, and I understand how valuable a system could be. So guys, without further ado, I'm going to take you guys into the back office of the system. Austin, thank you so much. I'm going to continue to ask you questions throughout as well, but I wanted to say thank you so much for that intro. You guys, once you get into the system and you log on to the system, this is the dashboard of the system. And you want to make sure that you come in here and you see everything that it has to offer. There's nothing to fear. When you get inside of the system, it's already done for you. This is already done. You don't have to set anything up. I hear a lot of people all the time say, oh my gosh, I have to set up my system. Well, there's nothing to set up. You sign up and it's already done for you. There are 3 videos for you guys to just get in there and get started. Your link is already hooked up. You're going to type in some information and you're already done. I mean, they have done every single thing in My Wine system to help your wine business grow, but to also keep it really simple for you guys to utilize. So I think that's really, really important. Over here to your left, you'll see buttons like dashboard, and that's what we're on right now. And you'll see the training seller, where you'll see videos from people like Austin and myself, where you can go back here and you can see some great tips that we have for you guys to help you build your wine business. right? So make sure that you get back here. There's a certain amount of time, and I'm sure that Austin will lend into this, that there's a certain amount of time for income producing activities, to be lead generating, to be talking to your leads, to be converting your leads, and there's also time for personal development and training as well. Right on, Austin? You still with me? Hello?
Hey, sorry, I put myself on mute. I said, yes, absolutely, and without a doubt, you are correct, for sure.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry I called you out. I'm like, is he still with me? Hey.
I'm watching you. I'm watching the master trainer, so.
Thank you for that. So over here to your left, you have a tab that says Marketing Funnels. Go ahead, click on that tab, you guys. When you click on that tab, you'll see another tab that says Capture Pages. And this is kind of your bread and butter over here. So go ahead and click on Capture Pages. You guys, there's going to be a bunch of people that you talk to, and maybe there's that person that's interested in being a customer like Austin was, or there's people that are definitely interested in being a business builder. Well, you have capture pages that are, again, already done for you. Go ahead in here, click on the links that you guys have. They're already done. All you have to do is say, oh, look, is this the BizOp page? Is this the customer capture page? If you're not sure what a capture page is, these pages should be used when doing any type of online marketing. These pages require an opt-in that will add leads to your autoresponder. So basically, you kind of get in here, right? And you see this link that's over here. Well, all you do is copy it and paste. So we have different ways to introduce people to the business, and when you do, the first thing that you want to do is, they have an interest in your business. Would you like more information? Of course, sure, send me more information. Well, you want to capture that lead's information, name, email. There's also forms in there for name, email, and phone number, right? And you can see in here, if I want more information, I have to type my information in there and then click on Let's Get Started. And you can reassure your guest or your lead that you're talking to, hey, this information is only going to go to me. So, you know, it's going to be okay. It's just a system for me to realize that I can follow up with you and that I can make sure that everything is going well. My computer is really slow. Sorry for that, you guys. They can choose just getting free wine or get free wine and make money. Get back there. I encourage you guys, get back there, experiment, click on things, right? You can't click it broken, so get it. Get out there and click on different things inside of the system and find out exactly where they go, right? So you can see different landing pages that this happens to be on. And if, say, this person watches the information and they say, okay, you know what? I'm ready to get started. Guess what? That person will be hooked to you, and they can get started there right from your link. So that's really important. So these are some examples of capture pages that you guys have, and they're there for you to utilize. They're there for you to capture your leads' information and lead them into getting more information. Because like Austin was saying, okay, your lead exposure, well, in order to convert, it takes about 5 to 7 times to convert a lead, right? So what does this do for you when you put that person's information in? Hey, Austin, how many people work this business part-time?
Most
people work this business part-time. There's very few people that work this business full-time. How many people work this business, Austin, that have children, a family, a busy lifestyle?
Most. Anybody that, you got to be 21 years of age or older to be in Direct Sellers Wine Club. And if you're 21 or older, most of those people have children and or a job.
Right on. So I find, and I'm sure, you know, I want to get Austin's take on this, but a lot of people that are working this business, right, they need a tool like this because you forget to follow up with people. You can't remember if you followed up with Linda or Jane or what day that was, and if you should kind of get back to her or not, or if you called her 3 times that day, or at least that's what happened with me when I first joined a network marketing business. I would say, did I call Linda or Jane or Susie? I can't remember, but I'm sure I got to get back to probably one of them or all 3 of them. But right now I got to put my kids to bed, and I'll get to that later. So you have the system that's there that helps you follow up by introducing them to an autoresponder through the capture page. So it's a set of emails, a series of emails that will go out to your lead on your behalf with your link already hooked up to them, kind of give them updates on what's going on in the business, information about direct sellers, about being a customer, about being building the business right alongside of you, and it's there to help you. So I think that that's fantastic. You know, I think that anybody who works a business, anybody who's worked part-time or full-time, you know, and does a network marketing business, well, that's something that they can utilize and the help that they need. Or, you know, I kind of feel like it was kind of my savior. When I started to get into network marketing, I used to have notebooks. Austin, do you ever know anybody that had a notebook to keep all their leads straight? Did I mute you again? Are you
Nope,
muted?
I was just holding up my direct seller's notebook right here. Yeah. So yeah, I know some people like that. Some people like that.
Yeah. So I try and keep all connected. I'll show you guys exactly where those leads go as well. Hey, Atlanta, how are you? So these are also customer landing pages. These are the landing pages that you guys have. Here's the deal with the landing pages. These pages go kind of right into what the business is all about. People can join from these landing pages. They won't get hooked up to your autoresponder, but the person can actually find out more about the business. Now, there's another thing that we kind of get hooked on in the business. Austin, have you ever had anybody that over-explains everything?
Yeah, that's another most answer. Yeah, most people over-explain everything. The key is to pique interest, not satisfy interest.
Can you say that again for me?
Oh yeah, well, you're the messenger, not the message, you know, and most people try to be the message. So the key is to pique people's interest, not satisfy interest. Once they're, you know, they agree to look at the information, or they're interested enough to look at the information, then you be too busy to continue that conversation, because you already got what you wanted to get accomplished done, which is to pique their interest enough to where they will look at the information. Then you just point them towards the information. That's where this system really comes in, because it doesn't over-explain. You know, it takes them through the psychological steps in which they need to be taken through.
It's like $1 billion tip. I'm going to call it $1 billion. There's like $500 tips, $1 billion tips. But that being a rush thing, and that piquing the interest and not giving all the information, that's brilliant. I mean, that's what works. I know so many people that over-explain, that try to explain every detail of the compensation plan, that try to keep going, and what does the other person on the other end of the phone say, Austin? They're like, I have to do that too? Uh-oh.
Yeah, not only do they say that, but they're thinking they have enough information to make an educated decision when they don't. They have your information. They need the company's information. Yeah, you want to pique interest, not satisfy interest.
Yeah, for sure. So this is kind of the tool that will help you do that, or it is the tool that will help you do that. You have capture pages, customer landing pages. Here's BizOp landing pages. So the landing pages, they're not collecting the information, which I highly suggest you use a capture page. I always use a capture page, unless it's like my mom. Then I'm using a capture page. Even if I'm trying to send it to Austin, send Austin, hey, capture page, right? Want to make sure that you're following up and seeing everything that's going on here. Here is a webinar page. This is kind of for the future. There will be webinars that will be given, you guys. So you can invite people using one of these flyers and links that are coming up here, which I think is really, really cool. The guys are always kind of get ready for the future. So I think that that's awesome. You guys also know, hey, where are we going soon? Austin, where's the business going to?
To the top. No. We're going to the UK here shortly, and then Canada, and Lil Bird told me that we might be launching in Australia this year as well. So we've got a little bit of international expansion that happened there, folks.
Did you just let out a secret?
It's the wine.
Nice. Thanks for being here. You guys are hearing it here first. That was awesome. So you guys have the ability to kind of pre-build your business right before here. So what's awesome about this is you have the ability to go and capture the leads information that is in Canada just by sending them one of the funnels here. And here's the deal. You guys, look, it says we're coming soon. We're coming soon here. You fill it out. They're in the UK or Australia. You guys can preview the link here. see what happens.
And people love to be a part of something before everybody else. So, I mean, if you're running Facebook ads or Yahoo Bing pay-per-click or Google or whatever the case may be, if your Facebook ads probably the cheapest and most effective. But if you're running these Facebook ads for like the UK and you're just getting names and numbers and emails and connected with people on Facebook, man, I'll tell you what, that'll work because there's no pressure on them right now. They couldn't join if they wanted to, or could they? Whatever. But you know, it's just
it's an excellent point there. They, you know, go and do exactly what the man is saying. There's people over here that are asking me if there is a separate autoresponder for this or if there is a built-in autoresponder. You can. I'll show you guys where you can utilize your own autoresponder. You can put in your own autoresponder if you choose to do so. Or you can use the built-in autoresponder that's already there for you guys. So the wine system is there for choices that you guys have, and you could do whatever makes you happy. You can build your own, or you can put it in. So hold on, somebody says once they put their information, what happens? As soon as you enter, the whole thing changes directly to you. Yes, so I'm trying to show you guys exactly where the information goes. We're coming soon. So somebody would put in their information and you guys can see exactly what happens. But here's the thing. This I think is really awesome. It's kind of like, hey, I know you just were interested in becoming a member of the direct sellers business or whatever, but here, guess what? You can also put your information in and kind of get yourself a free mini system, a free account below, and start building your wine business before they even go live. So your lead can be building a business as well. So Austin, if they're capturing leads and the lead is capturing leads too, what happens when that opens?
You know, what might be cool, think about this, guys. What if you had your own Direct Sellers UK pre-launch Facebook group that was secret, and all these people you just kept adding to this Facebook group, and they just kept getting more and more excited. Oh, the launch is coming, and that sort of thing. That's what I would do personally. You know, I mean, right now I know of a couple people that are doing that, and they've got hundreds of people that are ready to, as soon as we launch in the UK, they're ready to rock and roll. And it's all because they're doing this and they're putting them in there.
Right. I think that's a fantastic point. Thank you. Somebody yelled out, I have a ton of people from the UK. So do you put the link right on your Facebook wall, Austin?
Do you? Well, I mean, you can, but a lot of times if you put the link on your Facebook, your personal timeline, you're giving away the goods. So, I mean, you know, I do all that stuff privately, either through text, inbox, or email.
Huge, right there. You guys, you can go ahead and, of course, you have the ability, you can copy and paste and actually go ahead and put it on your Facebook wall. But what he's telling you is, you know, create that conversation, because here it's the relationship building that changes everything. It's that difference that it makes, that you know, you're actually piquing the interest and sending them the information as well. So thank you for that, Austin. This is really exciting, and it was a huge tip, you guys. Like, capture the person's information and build up that like excitement to the fact that it's coming. It's coming. Oh, look, we're another day closer, and look at all the great things that are about to happen. So thank you for that, Austin. I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no, my pleasure. And you know, one more thing too is, if you're blogging, you got websites, or you got YouTube videos out there, or whatever the case may be, you don't know who's looking at that information, because that's all mostly cold traffic. So it's good to have a capture page on that where, you know, if people are interested, they can, you know, request more information and you can capture that data.
For sure. Great point. Thank you for that. Somebody said if I put this in, she put it in and it went into her spam box. Will this happen with every lead? It's not going to happen with every lead. I think it just matters on the settings inside of your email and accepting and clicking on that link as well. Do you follow up by phone for Canada and the UK leads, Austin?
What I would do is reach out to them through email and then see what's the best way to contact them, because some of them you're going to be able to connect with on WhatsApp or on Facebook, and you can call them through Facebook or you can call them through WhatsApp, and that's voice over IP. to where you don't have to incur charges on your phone.
Right.
Work smarter, not harder.
Right on. I like WhatsApp is the thing. Like I utilize WhatsApp all the time. And then that whole, like you just go into your messenger and just hit the button and you can talk to anybody from around the world is pretty decent too. Like I feel like I'm talking to people in the UK or whatever, driving down the road to pick up my son from school in New Jersey. Super weird. So I think it's awesome. Great tip. Thank you so much. You know, here to your left here says advertising swipe, right? So it'll tell you exactly what swipe copy is to generate leads for your direct sales business. And then you can copy swipe content without rewriting it. Like it tells you mistakes that people make. It tells you how you can fix it. It gives you the access to business swipe copy, and it gives you access to customer swipe copy. I'll kind of show you exactly what it looks like. So you can go ahead and you can utilize whatever you want. It's kind of like they made it really transparent, and you can like copy and paste whatever you like. You can, I guess, add a picture. Sometimes doing a video, like I really like to put video inside of email. I don't know if you do that, Austin, but like I guess because I'm always on video, I guess it feels kind of like easy to me, or my lead gets to see my face. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't personally do that a whole bunch, just because I'm super lazy. But I do send them voice messages, and I might send them a link to a video.
Right on. There you go. So you have the choice here. You can also kind of, I was going to say hijack the advertising swipe, but it's there for you guys to utilize as well. There's some banners. People run banner ads, and it's all hooked up to you guys as well. You can just go over here to the left and check that out. Here's some really cool things that I like. So here are some print materials, flyers, drop cards that you guys can utilize, right? So, I'm sorry, Austin, were you going to say, did I cut you off?
No, I probably cut you off. I just said that's nice. I love those.
Right on. So, when you put these out, make sure that you like rip a tab or two off. It gives people the incentive to continue to rip the tab off. I know it sounds silly, but it works. And they look like really crisp and clean. Does that make sense? Like they look super crisp when you're doing it. So, or when you print them out. So I think that's cool as well. So you guys check that out. There's also drop cards that you guys could utilize. So in here, right, you guys have a drop card that you guys can use, and it kind of looks like that $100 bill. Like, let me kind of scroll down a little bit here and show you guys the front and the back of it that you guys can print off. So see, if you guys fold it over or whatever, there's all kinds of ways. These are free. Like they come with your link like hooked up to them. So you can kind of think of some places. Austin, what are some places, or where are some places you can hang a flyer or put some drop cards at?
Well, first of all, the flyers will be good for colleges, job centers, anywhere where people will be looking, apartment complex, billboards. Jimmy John's has billboards, stuff like that. But those drop cards are just so much fun. First of all, if you fold them or whatever, I know that Cedric Harris, who's going to be speaking at A&MP with me as well down in Dallas, June 1st through 4th, he was kind of the one that started this whole drop card, the $100 bill thing. He used to say, hey, if you didn't make $10,000 last week, that's your business. If you want to make $10,000 next week, that's my business. And so those drop cards are pretty cool, but you can fold them in half and have some fun with those cards, because you can drop them in airports and then just sit back and watch. Just sit back and watch people, because if you ever wonder if they work, just sit back and chill and watch. And you can see it's so funny, because people will walk over, put their foot over the top of the drop card and look around and see if they're looking, and they'll reach down and pick it up, and they'll see those are so much fun. You can drop them anywhere. Here's the other thing is, if you notice, they're just big enough to fit inside of the credit card slot at the gas station, at the gas pump. So what's cool about that is, if someone takes it out and looks at it and they don't like it, what are they going to do? They're going to drop it on the ground. So now it's gone viral. You know what I'm saying? So So those are a lot of fun.
They are a lot of fun, yeah. So it's safe to say that Austin has used some drop cards in his past if he's sitting in the airport watching people pick them up. But yeah, I mean, they could be super fun. And the flyers, you guys can put them anywhere. Think of all of the places that people go, right? That you could put a flyer up. I mean, I have flyers outside of my diner, my local diner, and ShopRite, and places that you go grocery shopping. There's boards everywhere. So, I mean, people are always looking for a great bottle of wine, or they're looking for a way to make some extra money. So I think that was great. Thank you so much, Austin, for that too. Right over here to your left, you have My Leads. And this is something that I say to you guys is, I mean, this section right here, we were talking earlier about where does that lead go? What happens? What happens when they go through the capture page? You collect their information and then they're set up on the autoresponder, right? And then what happens with you? Because I asked you guys, do you remember if you called Linda or Susie or Jane, right, yesterday, or who you're supposed to call back? Well, here's the deal, you guys. Inside of the system, if you click on My Leads, you can see who called when, what day, and you can go ahead and click on their name. And here's the deal. Inside of this, you see this action here in this timestamp. Well, it will tell you every time someone opens up one of the emails. It'll tell you every time somebody opens up a link. It'll tell you the activity that that lead has inside of this business. And Austin, if you know what somebody's clicking on, how much easier is it for you to make that phone call? Or how much more confident can somebody be if they know that people are actually looking into the business?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely helps with that posture. You know, you're not calling them and, you know, wondering if they've, you know, even taken the time to check it out. You already know, you know, what kind of information that they've seen, how long they were watching the video, you know, and you really go into it a lot more better prepared. And, you know, that's valuable.
Right? You can have your upline ready, right? Get on that three-way call and be ready to rock and roll your business. So I think that that's really important, you guys. In here, if you go down, there's a section that says notes, and I used to use this section like, it was like Austin uses his notebook. So over here to your left, it has notes. And so we talked about how nervous I was to start talking to people and how I had to generate leads just to kind of figure out how to get my posture to go from nervous Cheryl to, okay, I think I can rattle this script off as fast as I can. So in here, I would always say, this is Bob, and Bob has 2 kids, and Bob's looking to make money from home, and I would kind of update it, right? Because I knew that it would take me several times, like I would want to get back with that person, or I was trying to form a relationship with that person. So when I called back, not only was I more informed with what he was clicking on, but I was more informed about his life. So I called back kind of like, hey, Bob, what's up? How the kids doing? And it helped me out. I kind of got more comfortable too. If you guys are looking for that script that we're talking about, there's a cold market prospecting script in here. I think Austin has some stuff. You have a script too, right? That you follow, Austin? I think I saw that somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I built a team training site, and it's in that team training site. I've actually got 2 versions of that script, and then another script for a different type of lead. So yeah.
For sure. So the prospecting scripts, if you're nervous, if you're not sure what to say, if you're not sure if you're over speaking or piquing interest or what needs to happen, follow the script, increase your posture. So, I mean, to me, that says, I don't know, it speaks volumes for my business. And you can also go over here and view all the lead activity that's happened in the past 7 days. And you can see kind of who's clicking on what inside of here and see, like, look, this lead visited this page, this lead visited this page, this lead did this. So you want to make sure that you come in here and you know, figure out who's clicking on what and be more educated when you talk to that person, and update that section here as well. You can also reassign the lead to business partners of yours, whoever you want inside of this section, just by going over to the lead assign tool and clicking on my upline or my team, and then trying to find people in here or use their direct seller or ID, and you could search them out, and that's it. you can find them, and then you are able to reassign leads to people as well. If you buy traffic or have an abundance of leads, then you could reassign them. And then also, you know, leads not working out, you can just be like, okay, I called that person, they're not interested, let me erase that, move on. And you can just go ahead and click on the red button as well. So guys, we went over the My Leads and the lead assign tool. There's also a traffic sources list. My button got stuck right there. There's also a traffic sources list. You have the opportunity to buy traffic, right? So you can come in here and you can buy traffic, email, telephone, SMS, all kinds of stuff that you can kind of get into. I know a few people who have actually used this traffic for me or Igor, and they get good results from buying traffic. But here's the deal with buying traffic. You can generate leads all day long, but nothing happens unless you work the lead. And that's truth in buying traffic or generating your own leads or talking to your own warm market or talking to your cold market and trying to turn them warm. This section right here says it all. I don't know. People are always like, I bought a bunch of leads, or I have a bunch of leads and they went dead. No, they didn't go dead. It's almost the fact that you did. You can't go dead on your leads either. Right? If you want them to stay alive with you, if you want them to stay awake with you, well, then you have to continuously contact them. And not just with the system contacting them, not just with the system, sending the autoresponder messages or whatever, but you want to be contacting them too. Like Austin said, send them an email, ask them if they want to get on WhatsApp, ask them if they want to get on Skype, ask them how you can also communicate with them as well. So something to think about in that traffic sources list. There's also an advanced section right here. Hold on a second. I've got several buttons clicking over here. Yes?
That traffic from Igor Kifetz, he typically, if you were to buy traffic from Igor on his website, it's over $1.20 per click. I think that, through this system, isn't it like 80-something cents a click? Or
it's a little less, yeah.
It's considerably discounted. So, it's high quality traffic and it's for a good rate. For sure. Yep.
I'm sorry, my dog is barking. But yeah, so you guys get in there if you want to, if you're having problems with posture, or if you just want to generate leads and convert the leads or talk that script out, it's a great idea if you're looking to generate more traffic. Leads are the life of your business. So something to think about. Over here in the advanced section, you have several things that you could do. There's a custom video pages that I think is super cool. So you can come in here. Don't mind the scary, like, me in your face picture. I always look at that one and I'm like, woo, man, she is ready to go. But that's going to help you guys shoot your own videos. And then in here, you could choose, do I want a light capture page, dark capture page, light or dark landing page, whatever you want to utilize, right? So you want to utilize that dark capture page. You can use your own YouTube video or you can use a team member's video. Check this out. So here's where you can put in your own YouTube video. You can go in here and you can see there's like a direct seller's overview, whatever. But here's the thing. All you need is that after the equals sign and a section right there. Of course. After the equal sign, copy that. Where was I? You guys can come back here, set the video, paste, set it. Set your landing page, and make sure that you put the right video ID in there, and it'll tell you exactly how to utilize it. And you'll see your video kind of preview pop up here, and you'll see the landing page that you guys can go on, and then look, it's like super simple. Here, test the link, and then look, if you made your own video, right? Because video always has a higher rate of conversion. People get to know you, they get to know your voice, they get to know your body language, trust comes, people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. So what happens when people see you and they hear your voice and they see your body language is they get to know, like, and trust you just a little bit faster than a couple of words or another video. But you can feel free to use the videos that are already done for you or video that you find that you like. And it's surrounded by this beautiful capture page that's already done for you, and your video kind of goes right to it. They put their information in, and they can and land on a landing page and get started in your business as well. How cool is that, Austin?
I love it, because you know, it's so easy to, some people get intimidated by a camera, but you know, the thing is, for me, it's easier than even being in front of another person because, you know, if you mess up, just redo it. You know, if you're in front of a person, you already, you know, messed up and you can't take it back. So, I mean, shoot the video, write out a little script if you want. It doesn't have to be but about 60 seconds, you know, 90 seconds at most or whatever. You know, hey, what's up, guys? I'm Austin Zoloff. I appreciate you checking out this information. We're really excited about what it is we've got going on here. Take just a few minutes, and if you, you know, and just write out a little script. There's nothing to it. But if you don't want to do that, there's tons of pre-made videos. And Cheryl, that would take hours to do what you just did, what I just saw you do in less than 60 seconds. Hours to do if you were doing it on your own. So
right on. So what was that?
I like it.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I always try and keep my videos, like when I do a capture page, I try and keep my video to like 1 minute, 2 minutes, something like where I can kind of get that impact, and I want them to click on to the next. As I say that, I look over and Mike says capture page video should be 1 to 2 minutes. Good thing. Good thing I said that. So it's like 1 to 2 minutes. They can have a glass of wine, then make their video. I think we talked about that the other day, Austin. Hey, I'll have a glass of wine first and then make some phone calls or get in front of that video as well. So guys, this is really simple to use, really simple to utilize. You have that already done for you, but you can also get in here into the more advanced section. And here's the deal, you guys, you can come in here and you can create your very own capture page. You can create your very own landing pages in here. It doesn't matter, like, you guys have all the goods right up for you. Create a new campaign. And here's the deal. There's a video, how-to videos are in here for you. You guys have everything that you need, right? So here's what happens. You can use a template that has no video in it. You can use a template that has your name, email, and phone number, no video in it. I think you and I, Austin, discussed that this was like our favorite one to utilize. But there are all different ones. You just click on use this template. Right? And here's the deal, you guys. You can change the autoresponder. You can put in an autoresponder that you want. I was playing around and I put nothing in there. But you can utilize any autoresponder that you want to. You can come and change the wording right here. You can change the color of the words. You can change, enter your info to get started. I'm going to kind of click on gallery for you guys while we're chit-chatting. It took me a little bit the other day. So basically, you can change the headline. You're kind of building your own page, right? You're kind of saying what you want to say. If you're targeting a certain market, or if you're interested in finding a certain person, or if you want to talk to a certain, you know, if you just want to build your own and you think that that's great, or you want to make it more personal, well, this is kind of the section that you could do that in. And here's the thing, is that anybody can do this. I mean, what would it take to build a capture page like this, Austin, without a system like this on your own?
You know, you could always get ClickFunnels for $100 a month, or I think it's $120, and then get an autoresponder for $24 or $30 a month, and then figure out how in the world you're going to connect all that and build it out yourself and whatnot. And so you're looking at about $150 a month just to get what you need to get that. Or you could get the My Wine system for a fraction of that, and rather than you building all that out, and you know, it can get complicated. With this, it's pretty much just drag and drop, copy paste, done.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it speaks volumes, you guys. Speaking of, like, people ask about the system. They ask about, like, is it already done for you? Will it generate my leads for me?
No.
Well, will it generate leads? Will it build my business for me? And there are systems that do that. I like kept one up here. Like, how much money does it cost for a place to start generating the leads for you, to have it, like, you know, I mean, we're talking, I mean, a ridiculous amount of money that you would spend in order to do that, right? I mean, they're just giving you. Go ahead.
You'd be better off just buying leads, you know what I'm saying? But then you don't know what kind of system they went through. You don't know if they're just your leads or if they're being sold to multiple different consumers. So, I mean, with this system, you're getting the leads real time. You know what they've seen. You control the whole atmosphere from start to finish. So You know, if you're just buying leads, you don't control any of that stuff.
So true. Yep. So true. Thank you for that, Austin. So you can come back here and you guys can see if you want to build your own page, it's all in there. And to be able to even come, I mean, like Austin was saying, ClickFunnels, stuff like that. I mean, once you buy ClickFunnels, then you're buying your own autoresponder and you have to build that out. I know I've been there, tried that. And the system is so much easier. It's geared toward your business. I mean, it makes things so much more simple for you guys. And it's duplicatable. How important is duplication in a business, Austin?
Imperative. I mean, you can be the best recruiter in the world. Okay, right now our team is about 11,000 people. I don't know anybody that's ever recruited 11,000 people personally. I know people that have recruited, 800, 1,000, 2,000, even up to 3,000. And that's, to me, amazing, because the most I've ever recruited in any business I've ever been in was about 120. But it's imperative. It's if you want to know how important duplication is, go buy the book, The Parable of the Pipeline. And
The Parable of the Pipeline.
Great book.
Can you write that in the chat?
Yeah, I mean, you can read The Parable of the Pipeline in an afternoon, and it explains residual income, and you can get an idea of how important duplication is. But have you ever seen that bit of information that's going around on the internet, a penny duplicate, like every day for a month?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you end up making just millions and millions of dollars if you were to duplicate a penny upon itself over and over for a month. Duplication is absolutely imperative. Your network marketing business will fail without it, 100% guaranteed for sure. The whole idea of network marketing succeeding is based upon duplication.
It is, you guys. I mean, in order to create duplication, systems are inevitable. They're needed. Your first person or the person who just gets started to your most experienced networkers all use systems to help build their business, right? So here you can go ahead and you can change the video that's inside of here as well. Like I just showed you guys, you can capture that 9-digit code after the equal sign in that YouTube channel, just like that I copied right here. Comes into B equals. And then you can go back and you could just replace the code that's in there as well. You can change this bit of information. You can have it land wherever you want it to land. You can have it land on another landing page, land on a capture page, land on a pre-built landing page, whatever you want to happen. Change the color, do what you like, and you can go ahead and click on save and preview. And here's the thing, that's what that looks like in a matter of minutes. Or seconds, I should say. If we weren't talking, it could take you seconds to do this. Imagine if you have your name up top, if you have your video up top, how powerful that could be for you in your business. I know a while ago, I had sent a cousin of mine information on business or whatever, and she was like, girl, I clicked on the link and it was your face talking to me. And it made her comfortable. She was like, I was like, oh, all right, yeah, I'm gonna put my information in here because she saw me, right? So I thought that was really cool as well. Oh, I hear myself. Is that you, Austin? Or no?
I had muted.
Oh.
But yeah, you're right though. If you send somebody to a website where you're the one speaking to them and it's your video and they see you, that just builds just a ton of credibility, and that gives them almost that celebrity status, that they see you as. So that's pretty cool.
For sure. So yeah, you guys have the ability to come in here and you can create your own funnels. The how-to videos are right there as well. There's something called Zapier in here. This is really cool. It's kind of a plug-in where you can go. I know somebody utilized this to kind of take their leads and put them on Trello, take their leads and set up an autoresponder that didn't have the availability to add in here like an Aweber or whatever they wanted to utilize. I mean, I have text messages sent to me if I get a lead utilizing this plugin right here, and it's all kind of spelled out for you. super simple. There's also Sly Broadcast, something that helped me kind of get out of my shell. So get this, Austin, like before I would even make the phone call and start talking to people, I hear me. Does that mean, oh, I think it's when you unmute, I'm sorry. So I would go and I would leave messages for people, right, on their phone, but I got to bypass, and I would like kind of get used to sending that voicemail or that voice message to certain people. If you have an abundance of list, or if you're buying traffic or whatever, it tells you even what to say. So I thought that that was a really cool. Sly Broadcast is a tool that you could utilize if you buy traffic or grab a huge source of leads. You can kind of hit them all at once, right? You guys can kind of hit them all at once, and I think that that's super cool. So there's also a section here, domain names. I know I shot a video for you guys showing how you can exchange your or forward your domain name from GoDaddy. So there are some people that have some really great like domain names, right? Like, I mean, I've heard it all, like stuff about cellars and wine, or white or red wine, and all kinds of stuff that you guys are, the wine guy, all kinds of cool stuff that you guys can point over to your capture page. It makes it really easy. Like, so if you have a specific one that you really, really like, right, and you always use that, or you find that you use that the most if you're introducing somebody to your business, well, it's really easy to put like, I buy wine online, or buy your wine online, or whatever it is, and then send the person that link as well. So there's domain names and how to do it. There's also the ability to track your links. Have you ever tracked a link, Austin?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's good for split testing.
It is. It's good for split testing. So here you can find out if you, I hear me again, sorry. So if you go in here and you're trying to solo ad or Facebook ad or whatever, and you're trying different pages and you're seeing what converts, or you want to know if you're sending a certain capture page to somebody or whatever, you can go in here and you can just see exactly how to track from multiple sources. So that's really simple. There's system stuff in here, account settings, autoresponder. I'm gonna click on the autoresponder. You can select the built-in. You can go ahead and change the autoresponder that's in here. You could use Aweber or GetResponse. I mean, that's in here as well for you guys to use. So, I mean, everything is kind of spelled out for you. So it tells you exactly how to even like come up here and click here to sign up for Aweber if you want to. And if you think that building an autoresponder would suit you and your business as well. There's support, billing, the developer's log. Check that out, you guys. You know, sometimes some of the guys come in here and they actually like add some things to it, or they add different print materials or different swipe copy and stuff like that. And you can go in there and check that out. But here's the deal. There is a leaderboard in here, and some rock stars need to be shouted out. So check these guys out. Mark Holmes was #1 yesterday, and we have Damon and Christina Hart that are #1 today. Way to go, you guys. People that are generating leads, and they will. Bree, I see you on here too. Craig and Cheryl, Olga, you guys are rocking out your business, gathering leads for your business and actually working your business. So congratulations for you. Where's the info about coming out of your shell, comfort zone info? I was just kind of sharing that info with you guys, just right on here. Just telling you guys, like, if you want to come out of your shell, just grab those leads and start making those phone calls. Use that cold marketing script and watch yourself kind of grow. Or at least that's that's kind of what worked for me after I couldn't kind of, or not that I couldn't approach that warm market. It's just that I kind of got the guts or the gumption or the posture to go ahead and start talking to them like all over again. So hope that helped you guys out. You guys can also find me in the accelerated training section under Cheryl Coco if you guys need more help building your business as well. So I'm here to help you guys. Let's throw a shout out here. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Oh, I almost stopped broadcast. That wouldn't have been good. Your screen sharing. Stop. Oh, present to everyone. Oh, okay. Can you see me, Austin?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I sure can.
All right, so thank you, Austin, so much for being here. I know the wine system is incredible and people should be using it every single day to help them build their business, to help stay organized, to help keep their leads. Generating leads are the life of your business. And you said 3 things today. You should be generating leads, converting. I'll let you say it. Sorry, go ahead. Your turn.
Oh, no, it's all about, any direct sales model revolves around 3 things. There's 3 primary components of any direct sales model. It's lead generation, lead conversion, and lead fulfillment. And this system is going to help you generate the leads, and it'll assist you in lead conversion, but it's really up to you to convert the leads. And then the lead fulfillment is entirely upon your shoulders, which is just getting them plugged in. So this system is going to really, do half the work of your business for you. But, even if you get half the work done for you, there's still 50%. It's all on you.
So true. So true. So true. Thank you, Austin, so much for being here. Thank you. We're going to kind of leave the spotlight on you as we kind of...
Hey, no, I appreciate you, Cheryl, and all that you do for sure. So, I appreciate you, and I appreciate the makers of mywinesystem.com and everybody involved in that for sure.
For sure. Thank you again so much for being here. You guys, I want to say, you guys are amazing. I love to see your business grow. I want to say, the other day I had this opportunity to talk to Austin, and what really kind of got me about this guy is that he really cared about you guys. He wanted to come on here. He's speaking in A&MP. He's done some great, amazing things like in the business. And here's the deal. It's like these leaders are here to help you build and grow your business, to show you exactly what they've done before you, so that you don't kind of have to, fail forward, but you don't have to make the mistakes that they've made. You can just kind of follow the blueprint that they've set for you guys in place, so that you don't have to do all the tripping and falling that they've done, right? He's been in this business for a really long time. And if I were you, I'd just try and do at least half as good as he does, and you'll be exactly where you need to be fulfilling your dreams, right? So that is the easiest and quickest path to success, is through the experience of others. Exactly. Thank you, Austin, for saying so. So if I were you, and guys, follow the path of the man right here, top income earner inside of this business right here. Everybody saying thank you. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Austin, for taking the time out. You're a super cool guy, and I love the way that you care about every single person inside of the wine business, and it's a pleasure to know you, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. My pleasure. Thank you, Cheryl.
Bye-bye. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.